reactions as photos of Peter Obi and Yusuf surfaced online as they pay a visit to the Emir of Kano. Yesterday, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, arrived in Kano with his vice president, Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, to sympathise with the Kano flood victims as well as the Beirut Road collapsed building. With that, Peter Obi took time out to pay a visit to the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero. The pictures were posted by a Twitter user named Maurice Money with the caption, "He, Alhaji Peter Obi, with the Emir of Kano in the company of the VP." A few minutes after these pictures surfaced on social media, his supporters and other Twitter users who came across it quickly rushed down to the comment section and dropped their reactions. Well, first of all, we can see how Emir is all smiles. Well, I think the Emir is his friend. I've seen old pictures of them together. Well, these are really supportive comments. The other side of Twitter is not necessarily shown in the article because, you know how Peter Obi is treated online. Can you see the smile on his face? When you are genuine, nothing can hold you back. Nigerians, let's not get carried away. These processes are repeated time and time again. These politicians are going to go to mosques, they're going to go to churches, they're going to go to sports events, they're going to go to even the markets. In fact, we have seen politicians sweep, we have seen them pound, we have seen them, walk. So it's part of the process. I don't think... Yes, of course, we understand that Peter Obi is liked, but you also have to understand, again, it is part of his campaign. He needs to meet the traditional leaders. So whether it's an Eze or the Obi, or he has to go meet the Emir, or meet the Oba, whoever he has to meet, he's going to have to meet. Because again, these people are people of influence in their specific regions. And, with arguments of confusion, with disunity, with so many things. That is a way for them to, market themselves better than the opposition, because the opposition has been accused of trying to divide Nigeria and, incite fear through, obviously their present administration and the incompetent president of Nigeria at the moment. So really, I don't think we should get too excited. I think as much as, yes, you want to support Peter Obi, we also have to understand that he is not... Yes, he has the influence, but we shouldn't turn it to a celebrity fandom kind of thing, because as Nigerians, we can easily get lost in that. So, Peter Obi could literally hold a cup of water and say, you see, he just knows how to drink water, and everyone's going to hype him up. But the fact is, he is doing the same process. And again, it's because he's liked. That's why the reactions are very much, conducive. If Tinubu went to the Emir, of Kano, everyone would roll their eyes and be like, well, Nigerian politicians, are you not going to say the same for Peter Obi? And are you going to say, differently just because you like him? We have to understand, we can't get too excited. It's the same political process. It is the same thing they do. It's like, at this point, we should literally know what they do, because that is when they decide that, oh, wow, there's actually power in the people, let's go talk to them. But throughout their 4 years in government, they wouldn't. And that's why we shouldn't be as excited, because, we should be as excited, but we should also understand that, again, if Peter Obi should mess up, we need to have just higher accountability. And that is why we need to show that power is in the people, and we show that we are the ones who put you there. It does not take away from the fact that he can still, he's going to go through things where not everything will go according to plan, but he's not the savior. Everyone in Nigeria is going to have to sort of get that. And understand that the competition is tight. Yes, at the end of the day, PDP and APC are not favorites, but you cannot undermine the work. Since 1999, you cannot undermine the work of these political parties. If you say that a party is an APC state or a PDP state, it takes a lot. And to retain your numbers in those states for you to win consistently over the years is not easy. So yes, as much as, and I guess that's where the argument of political structure is used against Peter Obi, because really, not that it's Peter Obi's fault, but he's in a new party. This party has not really cemented itself, in within the Nigerian population. So we do find that they're gonna have to do times, I don't know how much, but they're gonna have to put in the work to make themselves relevant. And they've been doing that with the rallies. They've been doing that. Nigerians are showing up. Because if the argument is, well, it's just a social media movement. Well, I mean, look at what the youths have done. They have come out. So it's not just all talk anymore. They do come out and they're going to back themselves. I mean, they're going to back what they say. Registrations are up. If anything, what the conversations we should be having now is with INEC. Because INEC is the body that can mess everything up. If INEC can literally look at votes and say, well, this person, won by a very high margin, but you know what? He didn't actually win. Let's put another. I mean, the INEC has fixed governors in seats that they did not even contest in elections, and they've put them there. Look at Hope Uzodinma. In Imo State, everyone literally disrespects this man. No one, you didn't compete, you didn't win. So really, I think the bigger issue here is Nigeria actually uniting, to question INEC and its processes. Because INEC this is a country where we have blamed animals for swallowing huge amounts of cash. Okay? So if, first of all, we're that ridiculous not to even properly lie or just be literally disrespectful by giving some flimsy excuse when it comes to election, like what is the limit? Where would they go? I mean, they have told us that servers do not work, that you know what, we need to go back to the manual where we have to start counting votes. We have to count votes. I mean, things can happen, right? It's very sad. We don't have voting centers where things are automated. And even if they are, I mean, again, with the rise of Yahoo boys and and literally cyber security and cyber knowledge, I mean, they can manipulate. No, listen, whatever the method is, manipulation is there. But we also need to have some sort of proof of accountability that, okay, fine, INEC in itself would not be used, because you can literally say INEC is ruled by a party. Whoever is the winning party rules INEC. And that needs to stop. Because the accountability, we're not going to find it in the parties. It is bodies like INEC that we're going to find that accountability to enforce and hold it. And really, if that body that is meant to enforce fairness and the Constitution is lacking, then really there's nothing else you can do. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.